Alrighty, guys, welcome. I am back. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day today. Um, for those of you that know, I've been sick for quite some time. And so I do apologize if you guys hear me cough in today's live stream or anything like that. I've been cooped up and I decided to pretty much say, what the heck, let's just go live. If you guys hear me cough, I'll cover up and you guys can plug your ears, or just wait till next week, where I feel a little bit better. So, hope you guys all enjoy it. Today we're going to talk about, we took a couple of trades. We took a trade this morning here, and I want to talk about a lot of them. I want to show you guys some stocks with some opportunity. So like always, I hope you guys enjoy it. If you guys have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments in the chat. So let's just jump into this here. And we do have an awesome holiday sale going on for Valentine's Day. 50% off, code Valentines for 50% off for school, private live streams, quizzes, lectures, group chat, all of that stuff. So I hope you guys enjoy it. I'll put that in the chat room for you guys. All right. So, all right. Having a hard time scanning for stocks. I think the first thing I'm supposed to do is look for is a upward trend bouncing off an EMA, but it's rare to find. Should I just be more patient and picky with the probably stocks? Plus, it feels like every chart is different, so it's tough to be consistent. So, what I would recommend doing is, honestly, I would look at our school. I would go review the finding stocks with opportunity and use those scanners. Those scanners work very, very, very well. And we'll pull up one from our FinVez, and I was just looking at them. So let's just do this one here. All right. So, and yeah, every stock, every time you scan, you're gonna find maybe two, three stocks with potential. And then of those two or three, you'll maybe place a trade. You do that out of 10 stocks, you'll maybe take a trade on one, if that. The biggest thing about trading is just being consistent and being patient. So it's good you're being patient, but you just have to understand that the scanning and all of that is it's just one piece, right? So looking at something like this here, we'll pull it up for you guys because I know a lot of you always ask. This is a very simple. I've been using the Mumu scanner. Maybe should I use the FinVez? Absolutely. I use all of them. I use every scanner I can come across because with FinVez, even if it's just altered it a little bit, that little alter could help find one stock. It could help you find two stocks, right? So just look at all of them. I have so many. Look at these are all my saved scanners. So, and they're all in the group. So I'm not hiding anything here. So, this one here, like AKBA. Yeah, we're looking for a stock on an EMA line, absolutely. But, just by looking at this, you can see that general trend right there. So when you find something like that where you can visually see that little dip down, yeah, it's under $5, but then what I would do is pull it up, AKBA. So there could be, a potential just off, trend, something like this here. And then you throw an alert down here, and then you just move on. You don't have to add this to your opportunity list. You just move on. You just move on to the next play, move on to the next, next stock there. And that's what I would do if I were you. I would just, look as much as you can at every stock you can, and every scanner you can. But let's show you guys one that I thought I saw it today on FinVez. Yeah, right here. PWP. Saw this on FinVez and decided to take a trade on it. Now, great upward trend, as you guys can see. But why did we take a trade on it? Well, PWP, 90-day moving average play, right? You can see it sold off in the past to that 90. What is going on, Mitch? Hope you're having a great day, buddy. Hope you're doing well. You know, I'm recovering from being sick, so you know I do apologize if I do sound a little stuffed up. But man, I've lost, just to put things in perspective, guys. I've in 5 days I've lost 13 pounds, which is crazy. So that tells you couldn't hold down any food. I couldn't do anything, man. It was rough. It was rough. PWP here. We took a trade on this morning. My first trade after a week of sickness. Sold off down to that 90-day moving average line again. The RSI was at what is going up, Joe? Hi from Missouri. Hi from Missouri. And I'll say hi from Michigan because that's where I'm from. And we got like 6 inches of snow, 6 to 9 inches of snow, which is crazy, man. I need to go back to Florida. But sold off down to that 90-day moving average line. And looking at this, the biggest thing is why we took the trade. Very, very simple. Just that downward trend right there, right? Downward trend broke out here at 23, and then it's been slowly rallying its way up. So next preparation is for it to break out above this 24 level, which would be that 200-day moving average line. So this has worked out very well, and a lot of it is because of this. Great moves, recent tendencies, great supports. And this was just finding stocks using Finvest. Nothing crazy. Everybody thinks you need these big, expensive scanners. No, you don't. They're a waste of money. All right. We're in on Google. It's pretty much a break-even trade. I think our average cost is around 180.86 somewhere. And obviously similar thing, 90-day moving average play, but this one here was more of like just sell-offs. Sold off, trying to take advantage of that. And so we took a trade on it. And it's undervalued. It's pretty undervalued on the RSI. The hourly looks honestly not very good, just because we saw the resistance there. So hopefully we can get a breakout here soon, or a trend line to form or something. But whatever. Google's not going anywhere. I'm very, very confident with this position. Obviously, looking back, or for a lot of you guys, I would recommend waiting for more confirmation. Like a push above the how long do you hold your swing trades? On average, about 6 to 9 days. 6 to 9 days normally. Lately, it's been I can see on my journal. So this past, let's go back to, I barely traded this month. So last month, my average time in trades was about 2 days, which is not good. But some of the days are a little skewed, so I would probably say it's about 3. But this month already, it's at about 5 days, which is better. I like it. I like to be in positions a little bit longer. But yeah. And yeah, we're only up, this past month, like probably like $1,000. It's just been, I went on vacation for a week. We made $600 on vacation, which was awesome. And then after that, we got sick. And then it was today, right? So whatever. There's going to be months where, sometimes you don't even make money. So it's not, you got to understand the game of it. All right, let's look at some stocks here with some potential. TT, this one here, I threw an alert above, I'm going to throw alerts. It doesn't look like I do. So, 200-day moving average trade for a breakout there. That's the approach. You can see that red line, hit it as resistance several times. Took a trade on PWP. Let's go. Same with me. It's already cruising up. So let's see where it goes. PayPal definitely starting to break out, which looked kind of good actually for the first time. But PayPal is very volatile, so you just got to be careful with that. If you look at the daily, zoom out a little bit, you can see just the volatility that it has, and so be cautious with that, especially given the steep sell-off and that. I saw you say something about looking at the 4-hour chart. Is that to hold stocks for a longer period of time? No, it's just more to get a better understanding of the stock, because sometimes what you'll see like is just a different perspective, and it'll help you put things into perspective. So if we look at the hourly and the 4-hourly chart, you can see the difference, right? You can see the trends sometimes a little better. Something like that. You can see the trend of the stock a little bit better. It's nothing about holding for a longer period. It's just more helping finding like a possible breakout or something like that. If we look at like PKG on the hourly, right? Could be breaking out, as you guys can see, of that 50-day moving average line. So, just that's what I would do. Just look at hourly, 4-hourly, daily. Look at all the time frames. Don't be scared. It's not going to hurt anything for you guys to look at other time frames. GKO seems to be taking off. Is it too late to enter? Let's see. All right, so popped up. What's it up today? Up 3%. I mean, let's see the daily. Okay. So what I would do, I would definitely wait and see how it reacts tomorrow. I would see if what we could see is like we're almost at, let's see if it kind of does it. Kind of like this, where it pops up and we have like a little cool down day, and that could be your entry point, and then go. I know it's nerve-wracking to possibly miss out on a move up higher, but I still think we have that breakout still there. So we have resistance at that trend line. Yeah, I would wait for a little little cool down for an entry point. I feel, yeah. So like when you go to like the 1 to 5 minute time frames, that's more like day trading. So I would recommend sticking to like the hourly for your lowest entry point, because if you go to the 5-minute chart and you're trying to find these breakouts here, it gets tough. I mean, you can still kind of do it, but it's harder. It's a lot harder, because the breakout here would have been down here. You miss that, and then you're getting in up here, and you possibly miss this, and you're chasing up here. I mean, I would recommend I'd recommend just sticking to like the hourly and daily time frames. Is it best to try to get in as it breaks out, even if it's around the 50-day EMA? And if you get faked out, you get faked out. So like, let's see. So like you're saying, if the stock pops up to the 50-day EMA line and it's breaking out, I mean, yeah, I mean, I have no problem taking a trade on the 50-day EMA line as long as it's breaking out on like a lower time frame. I think you have the confirmation to be in. Yeah, yeah, then you're fine. So like you're like this. Are you saying like right here on the 50-day hourly EMA? Because you could, yeah, feel confident to be in this, right? In here. As long as you have that good breakout, right, above it. You know, above the trend line or whatever line you determine as your breakout line, and that 50-day moving average line's there, you know, you could be in for preparation of that. You know, there's nothing wrong with that. Yes. Yeah. So that's fine. That's fine. And if it pops up, right? So if you're in on this, there's going to be times where you do get faked out. So if that just say you pop up, you wait for, you know, that hour to form above it. You would set your stop loss. You know, I personally would set it below here because you can see, you know, there's some, even if it's small, support in this range, right? Because we know there's buying pressure at least in here. So I'd keep it about a little bit below that for a push, ideally up to zones where we've had selling pressure, which as you guys can see, it's up here. Like that. So 4-to-1 risk and reward. That's a dream situation, but it's realistic. We have resistance up here. We have the breakout. We have our stop relatively tight given the condition. And yeah. You know, so this one, you know, it's already up 5%, which is awesome. So we're going to rattle through these opportunity. And let's do it. So LNG, you can see this one here. This is the 90-day moving average trend, right? So it hits it. We have selling pressure. Hits it, selling pressure. Hit it again, we had selling pressure. So now what I would do, let's zoom out a little bit. All right, so what I would do, there's several different approaches here with this one though, because let's see. We have that trend line like this. So I would personally throw an alert above probably the 120. About here. How much percent is your average trade? How much percent? Let's see. Doesn't tell me. Let's go to my dashboard on here. Yeah, it doesn't tell me. My guess though, I was looking at my trading journal for those of you that are wondering. My guess though would be probably about 3% or so. That's kind of my goal, you know. Then we got IP here, you know, another pretty volatile stock, but you know, we could see, you know, something going in an upward trend here soon, something like that. Daily, you know, it's kind of right in that 50-day moving average play there. We got ET. This is a new one here. This is another 50-day moving average play. Sold off, hit it, moving up a little bit. Could see move from like 19 to 21, keeping stops below, you know, 19.14. So you're risking. Let's do the risk. Let's plan it out. So we're risking. It's about 2-to-1. So it's not the greatest, but hey, could be a trade there. ET, not too bad. Where is There we go. Okay. All right. Then we're at CRK. CRK, another 50-day moving average play. Hit it, using it as support. You can see the heavy support that it has. So entering 18, stops below 1730 for push up to 22. Then going to some lower time frames. Let's see. So if this is if you're having a hard time looking at it, let's look at other time frames. Okay, we can see you're starting to see the trend a little bit better. So for me, it'd be something like it'd be something above about here, I would say. Throw an alert above that. See what happens. So that's what I would do there, guys. So we'll end it here though, because I'm starting to get a little coffee. I gotta start taking my medicine again. And fun first live stream again. Hope you guys all enjoyed it. And for those of you that always wonder what broker, it's Moo. I'll put a link to them down below. You guys can get up to 20 free stocks just by signing up. So check them out. And check out our school, Valentine's Day sale, code Valentine's for 50% off. Only, I think, like 2 days for that code. So sign up. You guys might as well use it.